What's up, YouTube? Steve here, raking profit in the parking lot of the Salvation Army. Just got done doing a little bit of thrifting. Came out empty-handed. It happens every now and then. But I wanted to make a short video talking about selling VHS on eBay and selling VHS on Amazon in 2017 and beyond. I made quite a few videos in the past about VHS. You might have seen me scanning VHS. You might have seen some sales update videos selling VHS on Amazon in particular. But I wanted to make an updated video about this topic and talk about, should you be spending your time looking through VHS items? If so, what types of items? How the market's changed in a sense, and just a couple things that go along with this. So if you guys are here right now, let me know in the comments. Drop a comment down below. Say hello. Let me know who's in the house right now. We got Wayne Bingham in the house. We got James. We got Reginald. We've got Keeping Deals. What's going on? Good to see you. Derek Peterman in the house. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like button down below too. Right down there. Just hit it. Just tap it. So VHSs. I've sold quite a few VHSs, probably hundreds of VHSs over the last 4 or 5 years in my reselling career. And one thing I've noticed about VHSs recently is they don't sell as quick. Now, I think that it's due to a couple things. Number one, I think there's a lot more people who have kind of caught on to the VHS game, even though there's not really anything to catch on to. But I think with the influx of Amazon sellers, more people are scanning books, more people are scanning various media, CDs, VHS and whatnot. And VHS in general are slow sellers. They just are, right? They're slow sellers. And especially if you get anything that's ranked over 100,000 in VHS, it's gonna sit for a while. Now, when you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, 15 sellers with a VHS that's ranked 100K, 200K, 300K, it's going to take a while for you to sell. Then on top of that, you've got the repricers battling against each other. You got people undercutting each other. And it's just tough for you to be the next guy in line or gal in line. So if you're going to buy VHS, they sell, they can make you money, but stick to the VHS, selling them on Amazon in general, unless it's something that's really rare or hard to come across, or there's just like a huge following and there's not many of them out there. I'm sure they sell on eBay as well. But if you are going to sell them on Amazon, stick to the VHS that are ranked under 100,000. Actually, under 50,000 is really where the money is going to be. In addition to that, stick to the VHS that are brand new in the package for a couple of reasons. Number one, they sell better, and number two, you're going to get less returns. Well, and even number three, you're not going to have to test them out because they're going to work if they're new. So I had a friend, still a friend of mine, and he used to buy and sell a whole bunch of VHS, and he used to stick with a lot of the older, I forget what the genre is called, but it's a lot of like the killer, it's like mystery, like old weird VHSs, just weird stuff. It used to sell extremely well for him. I'm not sure anymore. But VHSs, I'll tell you right now, I stay away from them for the most part. I really do, because I feel like there's better items to focus on than VHS. I feel like they're outdated. I feel like people really aren't that interested in them. And I think there's a market there for them. Well, I know there's a market, but I think the market's getting smaller and smaller for VHS, unless you have something that's just classic, rare, hard to come across, old thriller, just not many copies, not mass produced type of item. I don't think that you're going to make a ton of money. And I've also noticed that a lot of the VHSs, they're just super duper slow sellers. So if you want to build up a massive inventory of items that don't move, I would invest in VHS. Now, there's certainly VHSs that flip quickly, right? Just look on Amazon. But I'd say in general, stay away from VHS because the profit margins are typically going to be small. The ones that sell for good money are hard to come across and rare. And I just think that there's a lot more better items to focus on. So let me see what's going on in the comment section right now. The VCRs. Now, those sell much better than the actual VHS. Look up some of the VCRs. I'm not a VCR expert, but look up some of the models that you see in the stores, and you'd be surprised that a lot of them are still selling for $40, $50, $60, even some are upwards to $100 on Amazon. So definitely take a look at that. What about those rare Disney VHS? What are they called? The Black Diamond, I believe. Those still sell pretty well, and they sell for a premium. So someone mentioned VHSs that aren't on Blu-ray and DVD do pretty well. So that makes sense right there. VCRs with remotes sell great. Also VCR DVD combos. That's an amazing point right there. If you have an original if you have the original remote with the VCR, it's going to sell much better. And if you come across one of those VCRs that have the DVD built in, it's like one half VCR, one half DVD. Those do extremely well, so definitely look out for those as well. Getting a lot of amazing comments right now in the comment section from the audience, so smash that like button. Show some love for everybody in the comments right now. All VHS Disney Black Diamond, and I didn't see that. If you guys write more than a couple of sentences, it's hard for me to read it because the comments, they move really quick, so I apologize about that. It's been rainy out today. It's been a hail-driven day. Let me show you it's a beautiful sunset right now. Well, it's almost setting. Very nice out over here. I'm in the parking lot of the Salvation Army. Had a softball game, ended up getting canceled, so ended up hitting some thrift stores. My stepdad still has his 8-track tapes. That's awesome. Jonathan says, howdy from New Hampshire. What's going on? Good to see ya. So I'm planning on reaching out to the boys at the end of July. Going to try to throw another Connecticut meetup. So if you are in the area, even New Hampshire, right, you can make it. Try to get down here. We're going to have a lot of fun. Going to have some cool stuff planned. I might even want to rent a place out, have some speakers. That would be pretty cool. Just keep it small, like 40 people plus. 40 people max. That might be interesting. What about VHS tape rewinder? I didn't see that question. I'm listening to the 8-track now. I did want to mention, guys, for everybody who's watching right now, 9 p.m. Eastern time, so in 2 hours from now, myself and Tino, the Soul Advisor, we're going to be going live on my channel, Rake and Profit, 9 o'clock. That's 2 hours from now, and we're going to be discussing 10 reasons why every reseller should be selling shoes on eBay. So if you guys are around for that and you want to learn more about shoes, definitely hop on. We've got whole outline show planned, and it's going to be very value driven, and we'll be sure to be answering questions as well. Clear and Clutter says, I've sold shoes recently. That's awesome. Shoes are great, you know. Rake and Profit. That's funny. While you guys are meeting up, I'll be picking your turf. Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Thoughts on eBay Valet? Personally, I've never used it before, but I've heard from quite a few people that it stinks. I don't know much about it, but the reputation of eBay Valet is piss poor, to say the least. So feel free to try it out. You know, that's one thing I've learned. You know, you can get people's opinions, but until you try it yourself, you never really know. Wow, picked up a pair of Doc Martens and Cole Haans, 2 amazing brands. I actually picked up a pair of Doc Martens as well at a yard sale a couple weeks back for $5. They definitely sell well. If you guys are in the Green Room, which is a membership site that I run with the Bonafide Hustler and the College Picker, somebody actually just shared a photo of a pair of, I believe it was Doc Martens, but they were really cool. I don't know if it was like it wasn't camouflage, but it was themed. It was a really interesting pair, and they were looking to sell it for, I think, $150 to $200, somewhere in that ballpark. So you'd be surprised what some of those Doc Martens could bring in. Also, exciting news, July 7th, Tino's book and my book, 101 Killer Men Shoe Brands, that's dropping. So looking forward to dropping that. We're doing the final touches on the book right now. It's in pre-order mode. So if anybody's pre-ordered the book, drop a comment down below and say, I'm in the shoe game. I want to see how many people are in the shoe game, looking to step up their learning. Saw a pair of Allen Edmonds, size 15 earlier. Thrift shop wanted 45. Yeah, you know, that's steep. I would obviously pass on that. You know, you've got to find the thrift stores that aren't onto the game, right? There's thrift stores who, you know, they just know the game and they price it super high. It depends what market you're in, you know? Hey, Jenny, appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you. And, you know, I've said this before and I want to say it again. Clothing might not be your game. You know, I'll be honest, in my area lately, oh, wow, there's a rainbow. Hold on one second. Let me show you guys the rainbow. Hold on. Can you guys see the rainbow? I don't know if you can see it. It's literally going above the Salvation Army. That's pretty cool. Well, that's actually the buffet. But anyways, what I was gonna say is the prices of clothes in my area are like getting like kicked up through the roof. Like they're making it very challenging for the average reseller to make money with clothes in my area. And I'm forced to rely more on the half off days, which is unfortunate, right? But I think that's common amongst a lot of items in the thrift stores lately. Shoes, clothing, board games, video games. There's no doubt about it that the prices at the thrift stores are just, they're going up and up. And I really think that the opportunity is going to be in things like wholesale, private label, having your own website through Shopify, having special relationships with suppliers, various things like that, because it's just getting more and more challenging at these thrift stores to find deals on a regular basis. Now don't get me wrong, we're probably still 2 to 3 years out from seeing the peak of the prices. I think they've been going up for a couple of years, but you got to be diversified. Clothing might not be your opportunity. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was circling around to. Your opportunity might be shoes. Maybe those opportunities aren't for you. Maybe it's electronics in your area or furniture, right? You might live in an area where there's an abundance of furniture that you can flip locally from these stores. Get yourself a pickup truck, pop on these deals, Craigslist, Letgo, Salvation Army, and sell them locally again, right? Or in the classifieds. That might be your opportunity. Clear and Clutter says, I can't even talk, I'm like stuttering. Kids clothes, that might be your opportunity. Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to know one type of item, whether it's clothing or shoes or electronics or board games or CDs. Name one thing in your area that you've been priced out of the market. One item that you just can't get into. Maybe you hear me talk about it. Maybe you hear Clear and Clutter talk about it on her channel. Maybe you hear, Pedals the Clown talking about their clown shoes. What's one item in your area that you cannot sell? It's just too high. So Matt Dresner saying suits. I tell you right now, I know a lot of places where suits are priced just 30, 40, 50 bucks. And I actually have a Goodwill down the street. They're psycho. I don't know how they move their items, to be honest. Must be half off days. But suits are certainly an item that in some areas, they're priced too high. Shoes, right? Some places like, I forgot who it was, mentioned the $45 pair of Allen Edmonds. That happens, right? Some places are priced a little high. Blue Moon is saying, yeah, suits are getting more expensive. Video games. So, look, everyone has something that they can't pick in their area because it's priced too high. So I actually just got done recording some videos for the Men's Clothing Mastery course that should be coming out hopefully soon. I think I've done about 38 videos in that so far. So I'm trying to finish the course, but I just have so much content to create. I was shooting the video talking about today finding your opportunity with clothing. Now the course is obviously about clothing and selling clothing. I don't talk about really anything else in that course, but the point I was making in the video today was suits. Hold on, let me take a step back. The point I was trying to make was not every niche within a niche of clothing is going to be profitable for you. Jeans might be super high. You might have to focus on polo shirts, or maybe polo shirts are super high and you might have to focus on button front shirts, or maybe you have a ton of concert t-shirts in your area. Like, you've got to figure out what your opportunity is, whether it's a single niche or a niche within a niche. What I mean by that is maybe your niche is clothing, but you have to niche down even more into jeans, polo shirts, suits, sport coats, ties, hats. You got to find what your opportunity is in your area, because it's different all over America. I've traveled, to a lot of states. You guys have seen in my 30-day road trip and my 90-day road trip, I crossed the country. The opportunities are different all over the place. I can't make money on jeans unless I get them from the bins, Blue Moon is saying. So there's another example right there. Now I want you guys to flip the coin on the other side and tell me one item that you believe is an amazing opportunity where you live? Is it jeans? Is it sport coats? Is it suits? Is it shoes? Is it jerseys? Is it puzzles or board games? Is it mugs? Blank VHS? What's that one opportunity that you feel blessed with in your area? Let me know. I'm going to look into the comments, see what people are saying. Matt Treasure saying jackets. I love, absolutely love. That was creepy. Selling jackets. Printer ink. Mason jars. Vintage sport t-shirts. A lot of different opportunities going on. Jeans and shirts, women's and men's. DJ is saying, what's up, DJ? We got Show Nuff saying, that's a very interesting deal right there. And you almost got me. You almost got me. I like that. Hawaiian shirts, vintage mugs, winter clothes in Florida. We've got a Negative Nancy in the house. Stop telling people to sell online. Just stop. Stop. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. A lot of, I don't know what the heck that is. Men's ties, superhero plush. So, you know, there's a lot of various types of opportunities out there. You've got to figure out what yours is, right? And I'll tell you right now, let me go on a little rant because we had Negative Nancy coming in here. If you think you're going to stop me from spreading the word, you want to know what? You got a lot bigger problems because there's something called the internet and it's spreading like wildfire. And not only are there more influencers and people sharing information, YouTube channels, Facebook groups, but every single person that you see walking around has a cell phone in their pocket, which means they're able to access information, sales history, sold listings on eBay, Amazon, very easily. So if your biggest problem is me spreading information, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. I just started selling and definitely not too many sharks, over 3K in 3 months part-time as a homeschooling mom. I gotta take the glasses off for that one. Let the comments speak for themselves. A lot of vintage glassware here. I go on Craigslist and let go and look under free section and get my items through here. I'll tell you right now, guys, there are so many opportunities out there. Go get it. Go make it happen. Nobody's gonna stop you, right? I'll tell you, the people out there who are complaining and tearing other people down and hating and trying to, you know, pull others down, they'll never succeed. Want to know why? Because there's so much that you could be doing. There's so much that it takes to be successful. You don't have time to be hating on others and pulling people down and, you know, trying to disrupt the market. The market's going to be the market, right? You can't fight the market. You got to go with the market. So do your thing. Spend your time studying the sold listings. Spend your time going to the thrift stores. You know, spend your time reading books. I don't know if you guys follow me on Facebook. I just popped on 4 new books off Amazon, getting my study on. It's, you know, the more you know, the more you grow. The more you learn, the more you earn. So you got to keep studying, right? You got to keep educating yourself. There's so much out here. It's an abundance. You know, people get caught up in the whole eBay, Amazon world, right? Like, oh my gosh, like thrift stores and garage sales, like that's all there is. There's like a million gazillion other opportunities out there. Like, want me to touch on a couple of them? Liquidation, wholesale, private label, your Shopify store. Like, you know how many opportunities are just with like private label and like having your own website and like white labeling your own products and like driving traffic with, you know, social media and different things like that? It's absolutely insane. The opportunities are just ridiculous. So smash the like button for that. Who we got here? You want to be in the video? He doesn't want to be in the video. I like to buy some rake-in. I ain't for sale. I'll tell you that right now. We got Michael Brown. What's going on? Good to see ya. Just hanging out, kicking it with you guys. Steve, we're blessed for your YouTube videos. Hey, blessed to have you around. Thank you. What does smashing the like button do for you? Better stats? It just caresses my ego, to be honest. You know, it lets me know that smashing the like button, well, it does a couple of things. It definitely helps with the ego. I'm not gonna lie there. it helps to get the video out more, right? YouTube will promote the video more with more likes. It's more social proof, so if someone was to stumble upon the video, there's a better chance of them watching it through if there's that social proof there of the likes. And you know, if somebody likes the video and they watch it through and then they give you a chance, there's a chance they'll subscribe to you, right? So those are a couple of the reasons. I'm just reading through the comments right now. So I think that explanation, you know, made sense to a lot of people because the likes just jumped up really quick. So, hey, what's up, Jared Nielsen? Jared, where are you from right now in the country? Let me know. Yes, sir. So, I'm going to get rolling, guys. Just kicking it with you guys for a little bit. Got 3 pair of shoe trees and 2 pair of boot tires today. They're for me, though. Now, that's one of the cool things about flipping and being a reseller is sometimes you find stuff undervalued that you just got to keep yourself. Hey, Lisa, I appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, so if you buy a VHS player, a VCR from Goodwill or any thrift store, I would recommend before you sell it to invest in getting a remote for it. It's just going to help. It's going to help it to sell. Plus, you're gonna be dealing with less issues as well, especially if you're on Amazon. So I would definitely invest in the remote. It's going to help tremendously. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Smash that like button. If you're not already a subscriber, subscribe to my channel for daily videos typically. And I'll check you guys out tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's about an hour and 40 minutes. On my channel, Rake and Profit, going to be chit-chatting with my buddy Tino, the Soul Advisor, who quit his job over 2 years ago. He's been selling shoes full-time. He's sold over, I believe, over 7,000 shoes, over $300,000 in gross sales, with over 100% margin on shoes over the last couple of years. He's coming on my channel tonight. We've teamed up. We're going to bring you guys some awesome information, 10 reasons why every reseller should add shoes to their arsenal. And yeah, with that being said, we'll catch you tonight, 9 p.m. And yeah, peace.